Sheila M.S. Hine. Petty Officer, First Class, Ronald J. Hemingway, United States Navy. Major Wallace Cole Hogan, Jr., United States Army. Staff Sergeant Jimmy I. Hawley, United States Army, retired. Angela M. Houtz. Brady K. Howell. Peggy M. Hurt. Lieutenant Colonel Stephen M. Highland, Jr., United States Army. Lieutenant Colonel Robert J. Heimel, United States Air Force, retired. Sergeant Major Lacey B. Ivory, United States Army. Brian C. Jack. Stephen D. Jacoby. Lieutenant Colonel Dennis M. Johnson, United States Army. Judith L. Jones. Ann C. Judge. Brenda Kegler. Chandler R. Keller. Yvonne E. Kennedy. Norma Cruz Khan. Karen Ann Kincaid. Lieutenant Michael S. Lamanna, United States Navy. David W. Lachek. Dong Chu Lee. Jennifer Lewis. And her husband, Kenneth E. Lewis. Samantha L. Lightborn Allen. Major Stephen V. Long, United States Army. James T. Lynch, Jr. Terrence M. Lynch.
Petty Officer, Second Class, Nehaman Lyons IV, United States Navy. Shelley A. Marshall. Teresa M. Martin. Ada L. Masonacker. Lieutenant Colonel Dean E. Matson, United States Army. Lieutenant General Timothy J. Maud, United States Army. Robert J. Maxwell. Renee A. May. Molly L. McKenzie. Dora Marie Menchaca. Patricia E. Midgley. Major Ronald D. Milam, United States Army. Gerard P. Moran, Jr. Odessa V. Morris. Petty Officer, First Class, Brian A. Moss, United States Navy. Teddington H. Moyne. Lieutenant Commander Patrick J. Murphy, United States Navy Reserve. Christopher C. Newton. Con Nok Nguyen. Petty Officer, Second Class, Michael A. Noeth, United States Navy. Barbara K. Olson. Ruben S. Ornado. Diana B. Pedro. Lieutenant Jonas M. Panick, United States Navy Reserve. Major Clifford L. Patterson, Jr., United States Army. Robert Penninger. Robert R. Ploder III. And his wife, Zandra F. Ploder. Lieutenant Darren H. Pontel, United States Navy Reserve. Scott Powell. Captain Jack D. Punches, United States Navy, retired. Petty Officer, First Class, Joseph J. Piesier, Jr., United States Navy. Lisa J. Raines. Deborah A. Ramser. Rhonda Sue Rasmussen. Petty Officer, First Class, Marcia D. Ratchford, United States Navy. Martha M. Resty. Todd H. Rubin. Cecilia E. Lawson Richard. Edward V. Rowenhorst. Judy Rowlett. Sergeant Major Robert E. Russell, United States Army, retired. Chief Warrant Officer William R. Ruth, United States Army Reserve. Charles E. Sabin, Sr. Marjorie C. Salamone. John P. Sammartino.
Colonel David M. Scales, United States Army. Commander Robert A. Schlegel, United States Navy. Janice M. Scott. Lieutenant Colonel Michael L. Selfs, United States Army, retired. Marion H. Serva. Commander Dan F. Schnauer, United States Navy. Antoinette M. Sherman. Diane M. Simmons. And her husband, George W. Simmons. Donald D. Simmons. Cheryl D. Sincock. Chief Greg H. Smallwood, United States Navy. Lieutenant Colonel Gary F. Smith, United States Army, retired. Mary Ray Sopper. Robert Spiesman. Patricia J. Statz. Edna L. Stevens. Norma Lang Sturley. Sergeant Major Larry L. Strickland, United States Army. Hilda E. Taylor. Lieutenant Colonel Kip P. Taylor, United States Army. Leonard E. Taylor. Sandra C. Taylor. Sandra D. Teague. Lieutenant Carl W. Tepe, United States Army, retired. Sergeant Tamara C. Thurman, United States Army. Lieutenant Commander Otis V. Tolbert, United States Navy. Staff Sergeant Willie Q. Troy, United States Army, retired. Lieutenant Commander Ronald J. Vaughn, United States Navy Reserve. Lieutenant Colonel Karen J. Wagner, United States Army. Meta L. Fuller Waller. Specialist Chin Sun Pack Wells, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Maudlin A. White, United States Army. Sandra L. White. Ernest M. Wilshire. Lieutenant Commander David L. Williams, United States Navy. Major Dwayne Williams, United States Army. Chief Marvin Roger Woods, United States Navy, retired. Captain John D. Yamnicki, Sr., United States Navy, retired. Vicky Yancey. Petty Officer, 2nd Class, Kevin W. Yoncom, United States Navy. Chief Donald M. Young, United States Navy. Edmund W. Young, Jr. Lisa L. Young. Shuwen Young. And her husband, Yu Guang Jen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the invocation provided by the Chief of Navy Chaplains, Rear Admiral Gregory Todd.
Let us pray. Eternal Father, always more ready to hear our prayers than we are to pray. Mercifully grant us your presence with us today,
that we may be comforted as we reflect on the events of that fateful day and strengthened for the tasks ahead. While our memory of the violence of September 11th is 24 years old, for many of us the pain still lingers as we consider the heroic sacrifices made by many that day and by many more in the years of war that resulted. For those who grieve, we pray in the sentiment of Abraham Lincoln that you, O Lord, would assuage the anguish of their bereavement and leave only the cherished memory of the loved and lost, and the solemn pride for those who have laid so costly a sacrifice upon the altar of freedom. For those of our day who have taken up the cause to secure our homeland, to wield the sword in righteousness, to protect our neighbors, grant prudence to execute justice with honor, always mindful we are under your divine gaze. Grant the blessing of wisdom and insight for our leaders, that they may be guided to do your will. Grant humility throughout our land, acknowledging your goodness to us. And finally, we offer supplications for those who currently are deployed, underway, or on duty for our nation. Surround them with the protection of the angels and a joyful reunion with faithful loved ones. In your most holy name, amen. Please join me for a moment of silence for that minute of impact 24 years ago today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, General Dan Kaine, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Good morning, Mr. President, Madam First Lady, Secretary Hexath, members of the President's Cabinet, and leaders from across government, the military, distinguished visitors, veterans, first responders, fellow Americans, and most importantly, the families of our fallen from that day. Thank you for being here to gather in remembrance, to grieve our nation's loss, and draw strength from the heroism Americans demonstrated that day. September 11th reminds us that even in the darkest of times, American strength endures, and if attacked, we will immediately fight back. 24 years ago, on a beautiful morning here in Washington, American Airlines Flight 77 took off at 8:20 a.m. from Dulles International Airport, with 59 passengers and crew bound for Los Angeles. Here at the Pentagon, soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Coast Guardmen, and civilians began what they thought would be an ordinary day of service. They kissed their loved ones goodbye, dropped kids off at daycare, and commuted in here for another day of duty, having no idea what they were about to face. 200 miles north of here, Al-Qaeda terrorists took control of 2 aircraft, American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175. At 8:46 a.m., the first plane was flown deliberately into the North Tower. And minutes later, the second airplane was flown into the second tower. We all knew at that very moment that our world had changed, that America was at war. And then at 9:37 a.m., just moments ago, 24 years ago, American Airlines Flight 77 ripped through the west wall here at the Pentagon, where our flag outside the building now hangs. And this ground that we stand upon became hollowed. 2,977 were lost in the attacks that morning. The conventional wisdom is that our nation went to war weeks later in Afghanistan. The truth is, we went to war immediately, and America started to fight back before the attack was even over. In New York City, firefighters, police officers, paramedics, first responders, and everyday citizens charged into towers, climbing hundreds and hundreds of flights of stairs to rescue their fellow Americans. And right here in this courtyard at the Pentagon, as flames filled the corridors and smoke followed, service members and civilians went into that flame to save their fellow teammates. They covered their faces with t-shirts rolled in water to shield their skin and pushed through the fire and rubble. They carried the wounded out and they went back in again and again and again and again until others had to stop them from going back. And even as this building burned, the Pentagon never shut down. Survivors organized and thousands went to work to defend our nation. And there were 40 first responders on United Airlines Flight 93. 40 heroes who, unlike us who wear the cloth of our nation, never took an oath to protect and defend our nation. They just got on an airplane. And knowing full well what was happening, they found the courage and commitment to run forward in that airplane, sacrificing themselves over the fields of Pennsylvania to save Americans that they would never meet and never know. And I, for one, think of them every day and the gift of courage that they gave my squadron mates and I on that day. So as we come here together, let us reflect and let us never forget. Let us never forget the families who've shown us what true courage looks like as they continue to persevere through the years after. And let us all be inspired by the determination of those brave heroes who showed us that day what America is all about. And let anybody who ever considers attacking the United States remember those examples as well, and the great American warrior spirit that was shown that day. Thank you very much. And now it's my distinct honor to introduce our nation's Secretary of War. May we never forget our fallen. May we never forget our deployed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Secretary of War, the Honorable Pete Hexath.
24 years ago, Islamist terrorists massacred nearly 3,000 innocent American lives in New York City, Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and right here at the Pentagon. The building you see behind me, the War Department, was targeted in an act of savage evil. And today on these hallowed grounds, we gather to honor those victims and heroes with the resolve to never forget. We gather to pay tribute to the first responders who charged into the flames and up the stairs, to those trapped on planes fighting their final fight, and to the families whose lives were forever altered by that fateful day. Like everyone in this audience, I remember exactly where I was when that first tower was struck. A college junior with a fresh set of Army fatigues in my dorm room closet, having just joined Army ROTC. Like too many Americans, I was naive to the threats brewing abroad and infiltrating our shores. But from that day forward, I felt an unshakable call to action, a duty to defend our sacred homeland with everything I had. Like all of you, 9/11 was the ultimate validator to serve. But I was not alone. An entire generation of warriors stepped forward, willing to pay the ultimate price to exact retribution and secure our country. Forged in the crucibles of Afghanistan and Iraq, we stood watch in distant lands on dangerous missions, often, in retrospect, nebulous missions, all to secure our people and so we could live in peace. War is an enduring aspect of the human condition, a tool that, when wielded wisely, ruthlessly punishes enemies intent on terrorizing or subjugating our nation. War must not become a mere tool for global social work, eager to risk American blood and treasure for utopian fever dreams. We should hit hard, wreak vengeance, and return home. For 2 decades, our warriors fought with valor every day, far from home, even though sometimes their leaders gave them nation-building missions and half-baked exits. Thankfully today, we have an American military that President Trump has now rebuilt twice. Yet despite the weight of history, the Department of War will always honor the service of our warriors and all they left behind, never straying from the warrior ethos they and those on 9/11 embodied and deserve. We best honor their memory and the memory of 9/11 by learning the correct lessons of that day and the decades of courage that followed. Full hearts, clear eyes. To every member of our War Department, past and present, you are the best, the real elite, the real 1% of this nation. Standing here today, we honor those 184 rings of the bell, souls lost at the Pentagon and Flight 77. Even as first responders were grossly outnumbered by the wounded, many ran toward the chaos, cared for the injured, and comforted the dying. It was bedlam. But in that moment, American heroism was laid bare. That purpose, that spirit lives on in uniform today. Despite such tragedies, our republic endured. It endured that day. It endured on Flight 93, charging that cockpit and at the Pentagon. It endured over those Islamists. It endured over 2 decades of war and it endured stronger, wiser, and tougher, forged by the blood and courage of patriots. Our job now is to ensure that future generations inherit a strong and vigilant America. 9/11 is vivid for me and all of you, but it will soon live only in the history books for our youngest. We must teach our children that the price of freedom we love is eternal vigilance. Instill in them the importance of upholding America's Constitution, holding tight to our freedom and our faith, and relentlessly pursuing our enemies. Prepare them to defend this nation by the ballot, the wallet, and when necessary, the cloth of our country, because the world remains a viper's nest. It requires us. As I speak, hostile elements plot to curb our power and slaughter our people in our homeland, in our hemisphere, and halfway around the globe. Not everyone needs to wear a uniform, but some of us do. That is our profession and our promise to this nation. In closing, a reading from Scripture, Romans chapter 5, verses 3 through 4. We rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, endurance produces character, and character produces hope. On this day, 24 years ago, we suffered. In the years since, we have endured. Our service and sacrifice have forged our character, and today we stand in hope for the future of our great nation. The young soldiers who take the oath give me hope. The young cops who wear the badge give me hope. The young firefighters who answer the call give me hope. The young agents who patrol our border give me hope. The life, example, and even death of Christ follower and American patriot Charlie Kirk give me hope. Sheer courage, no matter the arena. Charlie, we love you. We know that you have heard the Lord's words. Well done, good and faithful servant. Full heart, clear eyes. Like those on 9/11, he will never be forgotten. So I thank God for all of you and all of our fighters from that day to today and beyond. May God bless our warriors as they ruthlessly seek our enemies on behalf of the fellow citizens they love. We owe you and all of those who witnessed 9/11 nothing less. It is now my great honor to introduce to you our Commander-in-Chief, President Donald J. Trump.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Before we begin, let me express the horror and grief so many Americans at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk have felt. Charlie was a giant of his generation, a champion of liberty, and an inspiration to millions and millions of people. Our prayers are with his wonderful wife, Eric, and his beautiful children. Fantastic people they are. We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on. I'm pleased to announce that I will soon be awarding Charlie Kirk posthumously the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The date of the ceremony will be announced, and I can only guarantee you one thing, that we will have a very big crowd. Very, very big. Thank you, my fellow Americans. 84 years ago, this morning, the banks of the Potomac were filled with the clamor of construction workers who broke ground on the building, now known as the Pentagon, on September 11th, 1941. At the time, it was the biggest building ever built. From that moment forward, this structure stood as a monument to American strength, power, and cherished American freedom. Exactly 6 decades later, on September 11th, 2001, those same walls, built with the sweat and muscle, blood of our parents and grandparents, were scarred by flame and shaken by terror as our country came face to face with pure evil. On that fateful day, savage monsters attacked the very symbols of our civilization. Yet here in Virginia and in New York and in the skies over Pennsylvania, Americans did not hesitate. They stood on their feet and they showed the world that we will never yield, we will never bend, we will never give up, and our great American flag will never, ever fail. That terrible morning 24 years ago, time itself stood still. The laughter of school children fell silent. The rush of our traffic came to an absolute halt. And for 2,977 innocent souls and their families, the entire world came crashing down so suddenly. In the quarter of a century since those acts of mass murder, 9/11 family members have felt the weight of missed birthdays and empty bedrooms, journals left unfinished, and dreams left unfulfilled. To every member that still feels a void every day of your lives, the First Lady and I unite with you in sorrow. And today, as one nation, we renew our sacred vow that we will never forget September 11th, 2001. Amid the horror of that morning, some used cell phones and office lines whispered their final words to those who mattered most. They whispered indeed. At 8:59 a.m. aboard United Flight 175, Brian Sweeney called his wife Julie. He told her, "Do good, go have good times. I totally love you. I'll see you again. I'll meet you up there." 4 minutes later, his plane hit the south tower of the World Trade Center. At 9:12 a.m. aboard American Airlines Flight 77, Renee May called her mom. Just the day before, Renee had learned that she was 7 weeks pregnant, but she never got the chance to share the news. She simply said, "I love you, Mom." 25 minutes later, Renee's plane struck the Pentagon. So violent, a strike it was. At 9:53 a.m. aboard United Flight 93, Elizabeth Wayneo called her stepmom. They're getting ready to break into the cockpit. What do I do? I love you so much. They're going to break in. 10 minutes later, Flight 93 ended in the Hallowed Field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. At 10:25 a.m., Tom McGinnis was trapped on the 92nd floor of the North Tower when he told his wonderful wife, Elena, on the phone, "There are people jumping from the floors above us. We get out of here, it'll be a total miracle. I love you, darling. Take care of Caitlin, beautiful daughter." 3 minutes later, the tower fell. Out of the ash, we witnessed the awesome power of that incredible love. We've seen it rise again. Out of the wreckage, we watched unbelievable courage suddenly take form. And out of the darkness, we saw the timeless truth of American character shine for the world to see. In America, we take blows, but we never buckle. We bleed, but we do not bow. And we defy the fear, endure the flames, and emerge from the crucible of every hardship stronger, prouder, and greater than ever before. Last year, we were a dead country. Now we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. In New York, there were heroes like Chuck Costello, a 46-year-old elevator mechanic, and a member of the Knights of Columbus. He selflessly ran into the World Trade Center to free people trapped in the elevators. His body was not found until the following January, deep under the debris. While going through his belongings, Chuck's widow, Mary, a phenomenal woman, discovered a personal prayer written in his own words, "Help me to light the way for those in the dark, and when I enter the darkness, let me not panic, but patiently wait to remember the light." Beautiful words. When the time came, Chuck ran boldly into the darkness of hell on earth, and now he shines in the light of heaven above. We remember him this morning. That day we learned that the American heroic spirit was all around us. We saw it in the police officers, the great firefighters, the service members here at the Pentagon, and in the hearts of every American who answered history's call. One such hero was Army Sergeant First Class Steve Workman, who was on the edge of the impact zone when this incredible Pentagon was hit. He was right there. After leading hundreds of people to escape routes, Steve turned back and plunged into the inferno itself. Pushing through the debris, he came upon a severely burned Navy lieutenant, the only survivor from the Navy Command Center. Only one. The wounded lieutenant looked into Steve's soul and said, "Don't let me die." Steve replied, "I won't. I got you. Just hang on." He wheeled the lieutenant out of the wreckage on the back of a maintenance cart before getting in the ambulance and taking him to Walter Reed Hospital. That man Steve saved, Lieutenant Kevin Schaefer, went on to join the elite team of CIA operatives who located Osama bin Laden. Steve, you're an American hero. We appreciate it. We appreciate what you've gone through. Please stand. Please stand. Good looking man. What a good looking guy. You remember that day. You remember that day. Good. Thank you very much, Steve. That was something. That was something. In the years that followed, America's warriors avenged our fallen and sent an unmistakable message to every enemy around the world. If you attack the United States of America, we will hunt you down and we will find you. Go all over this sometimes magnificent earth. We will crush you without mercy and we will triumph without question. That's why we named the former Department of Defense the Department of War. It will be different. We won the First World War. We won the Second World War. We won everything before that and in between. And then we decided to change the name. Well, now we have it back to where we all want it. Everybody wanted it. Everybody is so happy to have it back. You will fail and America will win, win, win. The enemy will always fail. 24 years have passed since that Tuesday morning in September, and an entire generation of Americans have come of age in a totally different world. While they cannot remember the agony of that day, they are carrying on the legacy of those who lost. Around 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the attacks, Army Lieutenant Colonel Kip Taylor sent an email to his friends and family describing the joys of fatherhood and his excitement for the upcoming birth of his unborn son. He wrote, "After you have kids, there are days that you just get going and you say, 'Hi, honey, I'm home.' What we do until that moment pales in comparison, but just that little statement, 'Hi, honey,' So American, so beautiful. But that's really the point of it all, isn't it? An hour after he sent that email, Flight 77 flew into Colonel Taylor's Pentagon office and claimed the life of a very proud father and true patriot. 6 weeks later, on October 25th, 2001, Colonel Taylor's son, Luke, was born. Luke then tragically lost his mom to cancer when he was just 2 years old, leaving him to be raised by his father's brother. As a young boy, Luke asked his uncle about the folded flag on the bookshelf, and when he learned about his dad's decades of devotion to the Army and the horrors of September 11th, that's when he learned. Luke carried that memory with him and joined the ROTC as a college freshman. He graduated just last year, and I'm pleased to say he is with us today as a second lieutenant and doing very well. He's rising quickly in the infantry, preparing for Army Ranger School. The spitting image of his dad, they say. Luke says that every time he puts on a uniform, he feels connected to his father and to our country. But it was a father he never knew. Luke, your parents are together in heaven, and they could not be prouder of the man that they have produced. They produced you. Those two great people produced you. Luke, please stand. Thank you. You look good, Luke. You look good. They're looking down on you. They're very proud. This morning we recall the light of America's best and bravest and the love that they showed in their final moments. In their memory, we make a solemn pledge and a noble promise. We will honor always our great heroes. You are our heroes. There's a group of people that don't want to talk about our heroes, but we will always talk about our heroes. And that's the way our country is, and that's the way the people feel. We will defend the nation they served, the values they upheld, and the freedom for which they died. We will support our troops, we will protect our families, and we will preserve the American way of life for every future generation. We will build taller, grow stronger, fight harder, and soar higher. And together we will go forward as one people with one heart, one faith, one flag, and one glorious destiny under Almighty God. May God bless the memories of those who died and the heroes who fought and the soldiers who still stand watch. May God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of God Bless America, and remain standing for the benediction.
Let us pray. Almighty and merciful God, gratefully we acknowledge your presence with us this morning and implore your presence day by day. Grant peace for those who grieve, wisdom for those who lead, and courage for those standing the watch for our nation. We implore your blessing, not asking you to conform to our will, but that you would align us with yours. Now may the Lord bless us and keep us. May the Lord make his face shine upon us and be gracious unto us. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon us and give us peace. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Please remain seated until the departure of the official party. Thank you for joining us this morning. The Pentagon Memorial and the Pentagon Memorial Chapel are open until 12 p.m.
Pentagon, for our press here. If you have a Pentagon credential, you just turn in your badge to us, and you can go back into the building as long as you have your key back. If you do not have a key back, we have to escort you back out, and the commander and I will take you back out to where we came in. Is that good to go? Huh? You have a key back? Oh, you guys are not skinny. I'd like to go to
kindness and your love for your family. I hope you continue to watch over us from above, and just know that we are always thinking about you and that your family will be okay. We will continue to live on your memory. We love you very much, Uncle Arnold.
Abraham Nathaniel Elowitz,
Anthony P. Infante, Jr.,
Louis S. Inglaterra,
Christopher Noble Ingracia,
Paul Inella,
Stephanie Veronica Earby,
Douglas Jason Eargang,
Kristen Irvine Ryan,
Todd Antione Isaac,
Eric Hans Isbronson,
Taizo Ishikawa,
Walid Joseph Iskandar,
Aram Iskandarian Jr.,
John F. Iskian,
Kazushige Ito,
Alexander Valerievich Ivansov,
Lacey Bernard Ivory,
Virginia May Yablonsky,
Brian C. Jack,
Brooke Alexandra Jackman,
Aaron Jeremy Jacobs,
Ariel Lewis Jacobs,
Jason Kyle Jacobs,
Michael G. Jacobs,
Stephen A. Jacobson,
Stephen D. Jacoby,
Ricknoff Jaggernoff,
Jake Dennis Yagoda,
Yudvir S. Jane,
Maria Yakubiak,
Robert Adrian Jalbert,
Ernest James.
Griselda E. James,
Mark Stephen Jardim,
Amy Nicole Jarrett,
Muhammadu Jawara,
Francois Jean-Pierre,
Maxima Jean-Pierre,
Paul Edward Jeffers,
John Charles Jenkins,
and my brother, Thomas Harold Bowden Jr. Tommy, I can't believe that you've been gone for 24 years. Sometimes it feels like a whole lifetime ago, and sometimes the memories are as fresh and painful as if it all just happened yesterday. What I do know is that you made a tremendous impact on so many people while you were here, and that your memory lives on through the lives of the people that you touched. We miss you and we love you.
and my godfather and uncle, Richard S. Gabriel. We love you and miss you. Your spirit lives on. And I know that my Uncle Richie would want me to give a shout out to all the first responders who gave their lives on that day. For the longest time, we thought he died alone on the 78th floor, and we later learned that Battalion Chief Oriel Palmer and Fire Marshal Ronald Buca were there, and there was hope and there was comfort in having those first responders there. Thank you to all the first responders and to everybody who is currently battling 9/11 related illnesses and who passed from it. My heart goes out to you as well. Thank you.
Joseph Jenkins Jr., Alan Keith Jensen, Prem Nath Durak, Farah Judy, Wider Gian. Eliza Jimenez Jr. Luis Jimenez Jr. Charles Gregory John. Nicholas John. Dennis M. Johnson. Lashana Johnson. Scott Michael Johnson. William R. Johnston. Allison Horseman Jones. Arthur Joseph Jones III. Brian Leander Jones. Charles Edward Jones. Christopher D. Jones. Donald T. Jones II. Donald W. Jones. Judith Lauter Jones. Linda Jones. Mary S. Jones. Andrew Brian Jordan Sr. Robert Thomas Jordan. Albert Gunnis Joseph. Ingeborg Joseph. Carl Henry Joseph. Stephen Joseph. Jane Eileen Josiah. Anthony Jovic. Angel L. Huarbe Jr. Karen Sue Juday. Ann C. Judge. Michael F. Judge. Paul William Jurgens. Thomas Edward Jurgens. Shashikaran Lakshmikanta Kadaba. Gavharoy Kamardinova. Shari Kandel. And our grandfather, the Battalion Chief Joseph Grislak. Although we never had the chance to hold your hand or toss a ball around with you, we have come to know the kind of grandfather that you would have been. The stories passed down taught us that you were brave, brilliant, and an endlessly devoted family man, Marine and member of FDNY. Go. We can feel your presence in every sign that you send, from the dragonflies by the pool, the dimes on the sidewalk, and every lyric of I Hope You Dance that plays at just the right time. We, along with Jojo and Ryan, embody so many of your qualities: strong, smart, and athletic. We are proud to live your legacy, call you Joe Knows, and most importantly, Poppy Joe. Continue to send us signs and continue to guide us in the dance we call life. God bless America.
Howard Lee Kaine.
Jennifer Lynn Kaine.
Vincent D. Kaine.
June Ku Kang.
Sheldon Robert Cantor.
Deborah H. Kaplan.
Robin Lynn Kaplan.
Alvin Peter Kappelman Jr.
Charles H. Karcheski.
Charles L. Casper.
Douglas Jean Karpalov.
William A. Carnes.
Did I miss one?
I got back up here.
Douglas Jean Karpalov.
Charles L. Casper.
Andrew K. Cates.
John A. Casimatides.
Robert Michael Kalfers.
Don Jerome Kalf Jr.
Hidea Kawauchi.
Edward T. Keene.
Richard M. Keene.
Lisa Yvonne Carney Griffin.
Carol Ann Kessler.
Barbara A. Keating.
Paul Hanlon Keating.
Leo Russell Keene III.
Brenda Kegler.
Chandler Raymond Keller.
Joseph John Keller.
Peter R. Kellerman.
Joseph P. Kellett.
Frederick H. Kelly III.
James Joseph Kelly.
Joseph A. Kelly.
Maurice P. Kelly.
Richard John Kelly Jr.
Thomas Michael Kelly.
Thomas Richard Kelly.
Thomas W. Kelly.
Timothy Colin Kelly.
William Hill Kelly Jr.,
Robert Clinton Kennedy,
and my brother Michael Wittenstein. Michael, not a day goes by that we don't think about you and love you.
and my cousin Chris Robert Hughes. We love you, Chris.
Thomas J. Kennedy,
Yvonne E. Kennedy,
John Richard Cuhan,
Ralph Francis Kershaw,
Ronald T. Kerwin,
Howard L. Kestenbaum,
Douglas D. Ketchum,
Ruth Ellen Kettler,
Boris Kaliev,
Norma Cruz Khan,
Sarah Khan,
Timur Firaz Khan,
Reyes Jonderwall,
Saleh Ku,
Michael Vernon Fisher,
Satoshi Kikuchi Hara,
Andrew J. Homkin,
Lawrence Don Kim,
Mary Jo Kiebelman,
Heinrich Kimmig,
Karen Ann Kinkan,
Amy R. King,
Robert King Jr.,
Lucille Teresa King,
Brian K. Kinney,
Lisa King Johnson,
Chris Michael Kirby,
Robert Kirkpatrick,
Howard Barry Cushbaum,
Glenn Davis Kerwin,
Helen Crosin Kittel,
Richard Joseph Claris,
Peter Anton Klein,
Alan David Kleinberg,
Karen Josie Kitzman,
Ronald Philip Klepfer,
Stephen Snap,
Eugenie Azev,
and my son, FDNY paramedic Carlos Leo. I'm here honoring him. The loss of the son is something very painful for any parents. Only the parents that have and pass with the situation understand my feeling now. My son was give his life away, saving other people's lives. You don't imagine how many people he took out, give the first aid, and send them to the hospital. Today we celebrate the 24th anniversary of that Black Tuesday on September 11, where this country was attacked by those group of terrorists. And so many people, innocent people, died. I will never forget that day. And for me, I feel like it's today or yesterday. The feelings are the same. The loss of the son is something very painful. And I ask God to give me ¿cómo se dice? To understand that my son is not here with me anymore. I don't care how many years already passed. I never forget you, son, and you are always in my heart.
And my uncle, Lieutenant Ronnie E. Geese of Squad 288, who is also my best friend and confidant, a loving, affectionate, loyal husband, amazing, devoted father, son, brother, uncle, son-in-law, brother-in-law, now grandpa, great uncle, and always a true friend. Life has never been the same and will never be the same. You are thought about every minute of every day. Your presence, especially your blue eyes, your handsome smile, and contagious laugh are truly missed. Thank you for guiding me daily, especially for the last 14 months. God bless America.
Andrew James Knox,
Thomas Patrick Knox,
Rebecca Lee Kabori,
Deborah A. Kobus,
Vietnam veteran Gary Edward Keckler,
Frank J. Kostner,
Ryan Cohart,
Vanessa Lynn Shibalo Kolpak,
Irina Kopakova,
Suzanne Rose Kondratenko,
Abdoulaye Kone,
Bon Siok Ku,
Doroto Kopetko,
Scott Michael Kopitko,
Bohan Kostic,
Danielle Kasulis,
David P. Kovalchin,
John J. Kren,
Firefighter William Edward Krukowski,
Ludmila Kasita,
Toshia Kuge,
Shakar Kumar,
Kenneth Bruce Kumpel,
Frederick Koo Jr.,
Patricia A. Kuras,
Noka Kushatani,
Firefighter Thomas Joseph Kuvakis,
Victor Kawarkai,
Raymond Kui Fei Kwok,
Angela Reed Kite,
Andrew LaCourte,
Carol Ann LaPlante,
Jeffrey G. Latouche,
Catherine L. Labori,
Amarnath Lachman,
Ganesh K. Ladkut,
James Patrick Ladley,
Joseph A. LaFalce,
Jeanette Louise LaFond Minichimo,
David James LaForge,
and my grandfather, Firefighter Alan Terasarich. I'm honored to have you as my grandfather. All the stories I've learned about you makes me not surprised I've come here to say your name. People say I look like you and have your humor, but one day I hope they say that I grew up to be like you. I love you, and I wish I knew you.
and my grandfather, James J. Corrigan, and my grandfather, FDNY Captain James Corrigan. We miss you every day and wish you were still here with us. I hope we have all made you proud.
Michael Patrick Lafort,
Alan Charles LaFrance,
Juan Mendez Lafuente,
Neil Quan Wale,
Vincent Anthony Lienta,
William David Lake,
Michael S. Lamana,
Chow Quan Lam,
Amy Hope Lamonsoff,
Stephen Lamontia,
Brendan Mark Lang,
Robert T. Lane,
Vanessa Lang Langer,
Roseanne P. Lang,
Peter J. Langen,
Mary Lou Langley,
Michelle Bernadette Lanza,
Thomas Michael Lagon,
Ingeborg A. D. Larrabee,
Ruth Sheila Lapin,
Judith Carmela LaRock,
Robin Blair Larkey,
Hamadou S. Larry,
Christopher Randall LaBerry,
John Adam Larson,
Scott Larson,
Gary Edward Lasco,
Natalie Jansen Lasden,
Paul Lazinski,
Nicholas Craig Lassman,
Stephen James Loria,
Charles A. Larson,
Dennis Francis Lavelle,
Maria Lavache,
Anna A. Laverty,
Janine Mary Laverty,
Robert A. Lawrence Jr.,
Stephen Lawn,
and my uncle firefighter Joseph Patrick Henry of Ladder 21. I never met you, but you will always be my hero. We all miss you so much. Your bravery will never be forgotten. God bless America.
and my aunt, Danielle Kasulis. Although never fortunate enough to have met you, your memory still continues to live on from the stories of your selfless heart, your smile, and your tenacity for everything you set your mind to. The stories of your life inspire me every day. You inspired me to run my first marathon and to never give up on my dreams of attending the United States Coast Guard Academy to one day serve my country. You are my why. You are loved and you are missed, and you will never be forgotten.
David W. Lachak,
Eugene Gabriel Lazar,
James Patrick Leahy,
Joseph Gerard Levy,
Neil J. Levy,
Robert G. LeBlanc,
Leon Labor,
Kenneth Charles Ledee,
Alan J. Letterman,
Elena F. Ledesma,
Alexis Leduc,
Daniel John Lee.
David S. Lee.
Dong Chul Lee.
Gary H. Lee.
Hyun Jun Lee.
Juanita Lee.
Catherine Blair Lee.
Linda C. Lee.
Lorraine Mary Green Lee.
Myung Woo Lee.
Richard Y. C. Lee.
Stuart Soo Jin Lee.
Yang Deer Lee.
Stephen Paul Lefkowitz.
Adriana Lagaro.
Edward Joseph Lehman.
Eric Lairfield.
David R. Lacedman.
David Prudencio Lamanhi.
Joseph Anthony Lenihan.
John Joseph Lennon Jr.
John Robinson Lenore.
Jorge Luis Leon Sr.
Matthew G. Leonard.
Michael Lepore.
Charles A. L'Esperance.
Jeff Levine.
John Dennis Levi.
Alicia Karen Levine.
And my father, Manuel Joao de Moda Jr. My father, Manuel, was known for his generosity. Whenever he traveled, he would give away clothes and money to those in need. And as a carpenter he gave his time too, building toys and structures and donating them to children who had little. Even though I never got the chance to know him, his presence has always been with me. I have the same name in my family stories, in the love he left behind, and in the values he stood for. He was taken from us 24 years ago, along with so many others. And each year reminds me not just of loss, but of how precious life is. In a world filled with division and conflict, I do my best to honor my father by choosing connection, empathy, and hope. So today, I refuse to remember my father with sadness alone. I remember him with gratitude for the example he set and with a reminder to keep living fully, which is something I know he'd want for me and for all of us here today. We miss you and love you, Dad. Thank you so much, everyone.
And my brother, firefighter Thomas Patrick Holohan, Engine 6. We love you. We miss you. I carry you with me. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
Amen.
Neil David Levin.
Robert Levine.
Robert Michael Levine.
Shahir Levinar.
Daniel M. Lewin.
Adam J. Lewis.
Jennifer Lewis.
Kenneth E. Lewis.
Margaret Susan Lewis.
Ye Wei Liang.
Orosari Liang Thanasaran.
Daniel F. Libretti.
Ralph Michael Lichardi.
Edward Lickshine.
Samantha L. Lightborn Allen.
Stephen Barry Lillianthaniel.
Carlos R. Lilo.
Craig Damian Lalore.
Arnold Arboleda Lim.
Daria Lynn.
Wei Rong Lin.
Nikki L. Lindo.
Thomas V. Linehan Jr.
Robert Thomas Lillane.
Alan Patrick Linton Jr.
Diane Teresa Lipari.
Kenneth P. Lira Aravello.
Francesco Alberto Liriano.
Lorraine Lisi.
Paul Listen.
Vincent M. Lito.
Ming Hao Lu.
Nancy Liz.
Harold Lascano.
Martin Lazul.
George A. Jonas.
Elizabeth C. Logler.
Catherine Lisa Laguidice.
Jerome Robert Lohez.
Michael William Lomax.
And my grandfather in Lolo, Frederick Koo, Jr. We love and miss you.
And my uncle Bart Joseph Ruggieri. Although we've never had a chance to meet, I have the privilege of getting to know you through our family and the amazing stories that have been told. I know you're looking down on us with love and pride, knowing that your family and friends have held on to each other and have chosen to really live every day since. The way you lived your life can be perfectly summed up by, life is not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. We will continue to celebrate and love you. God bless all of you, and God bless the United States of America.
Stephen V. Long.
Laura Maria Longing.
Salvador P. Lopes.
Daniel Lopez.
George Lopez.
Luis Manuel Lopez.
Maclovio Lopez, Jr.
Manuel L. Lopez.
Joseph Lestrangio.
Chet Deck Louis.
Stuart Side Lewis.
Joseph Lavero.
Sarah Elizabeth Lowe.
Jenny Sue Quang Lo Wang.
Michael W. Lowe.
Gary W. Lozier.
John P. Lazowski.
Charles Peter Lucania.
Edward Hobbs Luckett II.
Mark Gavin Ludvigson.
Lee Charles Ludwig.
Sean Thomas Lugano.
Daniel Lugo.
Marie Lucas.
William Lum, Jr.
Michael P. London.
Christopher E. Lunder.
Anthony Luparello.
Gary Frederick Lutnick.
Linda Ann Luzacombe.
Alexander Ligon.
Cece Lyles.
Farrell Peter Lynch.
James Francis Lynch.
James T. Lynch, Jr.
Louise A. Lynch.
Michael Cameron Lynch.
Michael Francis Lynch.
Michael Francis Lynch.
Richard D. Lynch, Jr.
And my sister, Gabriella Silvina Weissman. "24 years ago, my sister Gabby, on a date very much like today, came here to do what she always did, help out a friend. Today and every day, we remember Gabby's laughter and her joy of living. We keep Gabby's memory alive by telling stories, remembering her infectious laugh, her great sense of humor, and her willingness to help others as she did that day. I am grateful to the 9/11 Memorial Foundation and all the staff and volunteers who have been here every year for making sure that the world remembers too, and for keeping this important tradition alive. My never-ending gratitude to all of the first responders who sacrificed their own lives to save others that day. Thank you also to the members of our armed forces and our wounded warriors for their sacrifices."
And my brother, William Thomas Dean. Billy, you missed every day by so many. To the first responders who suffered today as well as in the past, to the military, and mostly to the readers that keep the memory alive by doing this every year. It's a hard job, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Robert Henry Lynch, Jr.
Sean P. Lynch.
Sean Patrick Lynch.
Terrence M. Lynch.
Michael J. Lyons.
Monica Ann Lyons.
Naheeman Lyons IV.
Patrick John Lyons.
Robert Francis Mace.
Marianne McFarland.
Jan Matsietsky.
Susan A. Mackey.
William Macco.
Catherine Fairfax McCrae.
Richard Blaine Madden.
Simon Madison.
Noel C. Myers.
Jenny Ann Maffeo.
Joseph Maffeo.
J. Robert Magazine.
Brian McGee.
Charles W. McGee.
Joseph V. McGiddy.
Ronald Magnuson.
Daniel L. Mayer.
Thomas A. Mahon.
William J. Mahoney.
Joseph Daniel Mayo.
Linda C. Mayer Grayling.
Takashi Makimoto.
Abdul Ali Malahi.
Deborah I. Maldonado.
Myrna T. Maldonado Augusto.
Alfred Russell Maller.
Gregory James Malone.
Edward Francis Maloney III.
Joseph E. Maloney.
Jean Edward Malloy.
Christian H. Maltby.
Francisco Miguel Mancini.
And my uncle, Matthew J. Burke. We love and miss you. May God continue to bless you, your friends, and your family. And God bless America.
And my love, a man of strength, courage, remarkable compassion, and unshakable moral code, who embraced everything that life had to offer and lifted us up and inspired us through his open heart, his mischievous laugh, and his commitment to service. Firefighter Lawrence Virgilio, Rescue Squad 18.
Joseph Mangano.
Sarah Elizabeth Manley.
Deborah M. Manetta.
Marianne Victoria Manning.
Terrence John Manning.
James Maunice.
Alfred Giles Padre Joseph Marchand.
Joseph Ross Marchbanks Jr.
Laura A. Marchese.
Hilda Marcin.
Peter Edward Markarian.
Edward Joseph Mardovich.
Charles Joseph Margiata.
Louis Neil Mariani.
Kenneth Joseph Marino.
Lester V. Marino.
Vita Marino.
Kevin D. Marlowe.
Jose Juan Marrero.
John Daniel Marshall.
Shelley A. Marshall.
James Martello.
Michael A. Marty.
Karen Ann Martin.
Peter C. Martin.
Teresa M. Martin.
William J. Martin, Jr.
Brian E. Martineau.
Betsy Martinez.
Edward J. Martinez.
Jose Angel Martinez, Jr.
Robert Gabriel Martinez.
Waleska Martinez.
Lizzie D. Martinez Calderon.
Paul Richard Martini.
Anne Marie Martino Kramer.
Joseph A. Mascali.
Bernard Mascarenas.
Stephen Frank Macy.
Adele Mason Acker.
And my sister, Maureen Lyon Olson. Greenie, next month you're going to become a grandmother again. Your beautiful daughter, Maeve, and her husband, Danny, are having their first child. The family is thrilled. We're all looking forward to it. And to live in the hearts of those you leave behind means you never die.
And my uncle, Luis Eduardo Torres. Uncle, Theo. Today marks the 24th anniversary in which we lost a beautiful soul from the family. So much was achieved, so much was accomplished. All we could wish for is for you to be able to see it all. You would have been so happy. I wish you could see how much I've done, how much I've changed for the better version of myself. Nothing doesn't feel complete. Why is that? You're not here to say. I'm proud of you. But maybe in another lifetime, I can be able to hear those words while standing proud and tall in this uniform I wear with great honor, and show you how much I've done to get to where I am now, Tío. La familia, desde Colombia, Filadelfia, España, y desde aquí te extrañamos. Te vamos a amar para siempre. Te amo, Tío. I love you, Uncle. And God bless the ones that are here to remember their loved ones, even though the ambient is heavy and difficult for us to look back once again. And for the ones back at home that couldn't make it to the ceremony, no matter where you are, your remembrance will always be enough. Enough for your loved ones to see as they watch over you from the heavens above today and forever. God bless you all, and God bless this nation.
Nicholas George Massa.
Patricia Ann Cimaroli Massari.
Michael Massaroli.
Philip William Mastrangia Jr.
Rudy Mastrosinke.
Joseph Mathai.
Charles William Mathers.
William A. Matheson.
Marcelo Matriciano.
Margaret Elaine Matic.
Dean E. Matson.
Robert D. Matson.
Walter A. Matuza Jr.
Timothy J. Maud.
Jill Maurer Campbell.
Charles A. Mora Jr.
Charles J. Morrow.
Dorothy Morrow.
Nancy T. Morrow.
Robert J. Maxwell.
Renee A. May.
Tyrone May.
Keithroy Marcellus Maynard.
Robert J. Mayo.
Kathy N. Maza.
Edward Mazzilla Jr.
Jennifer Lynn Mazzata.
Karia Mumbaya.
James Joseph McCallery Jr.
Brian Gerard McLeese.
Patricia Ann McEnany.
Colin R. MacArthur.
John Kevin McAvoy.
Kenneth M. McBrayer.
Brendan F. McCabe.
Michael McCabe.
Thomas Joseph McCann.
Justin McCarthy.
Kevin M. McCarthy.
Michael Desmond McCarthy.
And my Aunt Lorraine Mary Green Lee. Never had a chance to meet my Aunt Lorraine in this life, but I'm proud to carry her name. Her loss left a void in our family that can never be filled. She was so deeply loved, and she is so deeply missed. Since she was taken from us, so much has happened: graduations, marriages, and births of new babies. Though through all these milestones we feel her absence, yet we also feel her presence. The love she gave to our family continues to live within us. Though I did not get to meet her in life, I know her through the stories, the laughter, and the love she has left behind. Aunt Lorraine will always remain a part of who we are. We love and miss you, Aunt Lorraine. Please give Nanny a big hug and kiss for me.
And my brother, Ronald J. Rubin, we love you, we miss you. Continue to watch over us.
Robert G. McCarthy.
Stanley McCaskill.
Katie Marie McCloskey.
Juliana Valentine McCourt.
Ruth Magdalene McCourt.
Charles Austin McCran.
Tony L. F. McDay.
Matthew T. McDermott.
Joseph P. McDonald.
Brian Grady McDonald.
Michael P. McDonald.
John F. McDowell Jr.
Iman J. McAnini.
John Thomas McCarolyn Jr.
Daniel Francis McGinley.
Mark Ryan McGinley.
William E. McGinn.
Thomas Henry McGinnis.
Michael Gregory McGinty.
Ann Walsh McGovern.
Scott Martin McGovern.
William J. McGovern.
Stacy Sennis McGowan.
Francis Noel McGuinn.
Thomas F. McGinnis Jr.
Patrick J. McGuire.
Thomas M. McHale.
Keith David McHeffey.
Ann M. McHugh.
Dennis J. McHugh III.
Dennis P. McHugh.
Michael Edward McHugh Jr.
Robert G. McIlvaney.
Donald James McIntyre.
Stephanie Marie McKenna,
Molly L. McKenzie,
Barry J. McKeon,
Evelyn C. McKinney,
Daryl LaRon McKinney,
George Patrick McLaughlin, Jr.,
and my uncle, William Reed Bethke. Uncle Billy, you were more than just uncle, you were an older brother. We miss you and never forget.
and my big brother, Andrew Ira Rosenblum. Andrew, you had such a vibrant personality. Anyone that you encountered, when you spoke to them, they felt valued, they felt seen, they felt loved. Your laughter still echoes inside all of us. Our ever-growing family, we love you, we miss you, we remember you. You will never be forgotten. God bless the United States of America.
Robert C. McLaughlin, Jr.
Gavin
Robert D. McMahon.
Edmund M. McNally.
Daniel Walker McNeil.
Walter Arthur McNeil.
Christine Sheila McNulty.
Sean Peter McNulty.
Robert William McPadden.
Terrence A. McShane.
Timothy Patrick McSweeney.
Martin E. McWilliams.
Rocco A. Medaglia.
Abigail Medina.
Anna Iris Medina.
Damian Meehan.
William J. Meehan, Jr.
Aluk Kumar Mehta.
Raymond Meisenheimer.
Manuel Emilio Mejia.
Escadar Malacu.
Antonio Melendez.
Mary P. Melendez.
Christopher D. Mello.
Yelena Melnichenko.
Stuart Todd Meltzer.
Diarelia Giovanna Mena.
Dora Marie McChaka.
Charles R. Mendez.
Lisette Mendoza.
Siobhan Olicia Mentis.
Wolfgang Peter Meltz.
Steve John Mercado.
Wilfredo Mercado.
Wesley Mercer.
Ralph Joseph Mercurio.
Alan Harvey Merdinger.
George L. Marino.
Yamel Josephina Marino.
George Mercurios.
And my wife, Deborah Kaplan. Debbie, we love you, we miss you, we think about you every day.
And my mother, Maxima Jean-Pierre, we miss you dearly every day.
Deborah Merrick.
Raymond Joseph Metz III.
Jill Ann Metzler.
David Robert Meyer.
Nurul H. Mia.
William Edward Michuli.
Martin Paul Michaelston.
Patricia E. Mickley.
Ronald D. Milan.
Peter Teague Milano.
Gregory Malakovich.
Lukasz Tomasz Milewski.
Sharon Christina Milan.
Corey Peter Miller.
Craig J. Miller.
Douglas C. Miller.
Henry Alfred Miller, Jr.
Joel Miller.
Michael Matthew Miller.
Nicole Carol Miller.
Philip D. Miller.
Robert Allen Miller.
Robert Cromwell Miller, Jr.
Benny Millman.
Charles M. Mills, Jr.
Ronald Keith Milstein.
Robert J. Minara.
William George Minordi.
Luis Joseph Minervino.
Thomas Mingione.
Wilbert Miral.
Dominic N. Mirkovich.
Rajesh Arjan Mirpuri.
Joseph D. Mistruli.
Susan J. Miskowski. Miskowitz.
Paul Thomas Mitchell.
Richard P. Muccio.
Jeffrey Peter Mladenik.
Frank B. Motsia Sr.
Louis Joseph Modafferi.
And my husband, Cesar Amorad Amorato Alviar. September 11, 2025 marks the 24th anniversary of the terror attacks and the loss of our loved ones. It is a day where we remember and commemorate the moment in our nation's history and honor its life lost during the attacks on September 11, 2001. It is also a day of hope, healing, and remembrance. Cesar, humble, caring, and loving husband, father, grandfather, is now our guardian angel. Thank you for always watching over us, especially this year. Together with our children, Christopher, Jeannie, and Gemma, our grandchildren, Riley, James, Grayson, Mina, and Maxie, whom you have never seen, our son-in-laws, Eric and Mark, daughter-in-law, Faith, relatives, and close friends, you are gone but will never be forgotten. We miss and love you always and forever. To continue your legacy, we founded the Cesar Alver Scholarship Fund. We have 5 college graduates and in high school in your alma mater at St. John's in Calamba, Laguna, Philippines. Thank you to the 9/11 organization, the NYPD, the first responders, and to Jojo, Vil, Digna, Mary, and Bunla for your love and support. God bless all the victims and their families, and God bless the United States of America.
And my aunt, Lucille Teresa King, and Local 1 IUEC hero, Chuck Costello. Never forget.
Bohi Mohammed.
Dennis Mojica.
Manuel D. Mojica Jr.
Kleber Rolando Molina.
Manuel de Jesus Molina.
Carl Molinaro.
Justin John Mosilano Jr.
Brian Patrick Monaghan.
Franklin Monahan.
John Gerard Monahan.
Kristen Lee Montanaro.
Craig Montano.
Michael G. Montezi.
Carlos Alberto Montoya.
Antonio de Jesus Montoya Valdez.
Cheryl Ann Maniac.
Thomas Carlo Moody.
Sharon Moore.
Krishna B. Morty.
Laura Lee DeFazio Morabito.
Abner Morales.
Carlos Manuel Morales.
Paula E. Morales.
Sonia Mercedes Morales Popolo.
Gerard P. Moran Jr.
John Christopher Moran.
John Michael Moran.
Kathleen Moran.
Lindsay Stapleton Morehouse.
George Williams Morel.
Stephen P. Morello.
Vincent S. Morello.
Yvette Nicole Moreno.
Dorothy Morgan.
Richard J. Morgan.
Nancy Morgenstern.
Sanae Mori.
Blanca Robertina Morocho Morocho.
Leonel Geronimo Moracho Moracho.
Dennis Gerard Moroni.
And my brother, Gerard F. Rousey, 24 years since the tragic day, and my heart aches every day. They say that time heals, but the truth is that time only teaches us how to carry the weight of missing someone forever. We miss you, we love you, forever in our hearts. Please continue to watch over us.
And my cousin, Michael A. Marty, who would have celebrated his 50th this year. You are forever loved, forever missed, and always a guiding light we will never forget.
Lynn Irene Morris.
Odessa V. Morris.
Seth Allen Morris.
Steve Morris.
Christopher Martell Morrison.
Ferdinand V. Marone.
William David Moscow.
Brian A. Moss.
Margot Matroni.
Cynthia Modis Wilson.
Yuri A. Mochinsky.
Jude Joseph Musa.
Peter Mutos.
Damian O'Neill Mawat.
Teddington H. Moy.
Christopher Michael Mazzillo.
Stephen Vincent Mulderry.
Richard T. Muldowney Jr.
Michael D. Mullen.
Dennis Michael Mulligan.
Peter James Mulligan.
Michael Joseph Mullen.
James Donald Munhole.
Nancy Muniz.
Francisco Haladio Munoz.
Carlos Mario Munoz.
Teresa Munson.
Robert Michael Muroc.
Cesar Augusto Murillo.
Mark A. Marolo.
Brian Joseph Murphy.
Charles Anthony Murphy.
Christopher W. Murphy.
Edward Charles Murphy.
James F. Murphy IV.
James Thomas Murphy.
Kevin James Murphy.
Patrick Jude Murphy.
Patrick Sean Murphy.
Raymond E. Murphy.
And my cousin, Port Authority Police Officer Christopher Charles Amoroso. I see all the signs. I know you're watching all of us. Continue. I love you and I miss you always.
And my uncle, Michael Joseph Duffy. Although I never got the chance to meet you, the stories I've heard from our family serve as a constant reminder of just how tall of an order being named after you really is. I do my best to make you proud every day, and I think I'm doing a good job of honoring the extraordinary young man that you were. We miss you, and we love you like there's no tomorrow. God bless America, and we will never forget.
Robert Eddie Murphy, Jr.
John Joseph Murray.
John Joseph Murray.
Susan D. Murray.
Valerie Victoria Murray.
Richard Todd Myrie.
Louis J. Nackey II.
Robert B. Nagel.
Mildred Rose Naiman.
Takuya Nakamura.
Alexander John Robert Napier.
Frank Joseph Naples III.
John Philip Napolitano.
Catherine Ann Nardella.
Mario Nardun Jr.
Manika K. Narula.
Sean M. Nassany.
Narendra Nath.
Karen Susan Navarro.
Joseph M. Navis.
Francis Joseph Nazario.
Glenroy I. Neblet.
Raymond Marcus Neblet.
Jerome O. Ned.
Lawrence F. Nadal.
Luke G. Nee.
Pete Negron.
Lori Ann Nera.
Ann N. Nelson.
David William Nelson.
Ginger Risco Nelson.
James A. Nelson.
Michelle Ann Nelson.
Peter Allen Nelson.
Oscar Francis Nesbitt.
Gerard Terrence Nevins.
Renee Tatral Newell.
Christopher C. Newton.
Christopher Newton Carter.
Nancy Yon Nago.
And our Uncle Peter J. O'Neill Jr. Uncle Pete, our whole family misses you so much and wishes you were here. I wear the number 16 in the cross in your honor. We hope we are all making you proud.
Uncle Pete, Peter, Brendan, Bridget, Ellery, and I wish we met you. Mom and Papa tell us so many great stories about you. Thank you for always watching over us.
Myung Nguyen,
Jody Tepedino Nichio,
Kathleen Ann Nicosia,
Martin Stewart Niederer,
Alphonse Joseph Niedermeyer,
Frank John Needstadt Jr.,
Gloria Nieves,
Juan Nieves Jr.,
Troy Edward Nelson,
Paul Nimbley,
John Valentin Niven,
Catherine Magari Nowak,
Cordes Terrence Noel,
Michael A. Noth,
Daniel R. Nolan,
Robert Walter Noonan,
Jacqueline June Norton,
Robert Grant Norton,
Daniela Rosalia Notaro,
Brian Christopher Novotny,
Soichi Numata,
Brian Nunez,
Jose Nunez,
Jeffrey Roger Nussbaum,
James A. Oakley,
Dennis Patrick Oberg,
James P. O'Brien Jr.,
Michael P. O'Brien,
Scott J. O'Brien,
Timothy Michael O'Brien,
Daniel O'Callaghan,
Dennis James O'Connor Jr.,
Diana J. O'Connor,
Keith Kevin O'Connor,
Richard J. O'Connor,
Amy O'Doherty,
Marnie Pon O'Doherty,
Douglas E. Elschlager,
Tagashi Ogawa,
Albert Ogletree,
and my uncle, Ivan Luis Carpio Bautista, who was a pillar and an inspiration to our family. Feliz cumpleaños, and it's an honor to be named after you.
and my uncle, Matthew Timothy O'Mahony. I wish you had the chance to meet my daughter, Mallory Jane O'Mahony. I promise to instill the love that you shared with everyone. We just celebrated Gigi's 90th birthday this weekend. All is good down here. We love you, and most importantly, we will never forget.
Philip Paul Ognibeni,
John A. Ognowski,
James Andrew O'Grady,
Joseph J. Ogren,
Thomas G. O'Hagan,
Samuel Otis,
Patrick J. O'Keefe,
William O'Keefe,
Gerald Michael Alcott,
Gerald Thomas O'Leary,
Christine Ann Allender,
Linda Mary Oliver,
Edward K. Oliver,
Leah Elizabeth Oliver,
Eric Taub Olson,
Jeffrey James Olson,
Barbara K. Olson,
Maureen Lyons Olson,
Stephen John Olson,
Matthew Timothy O'Mahony,
Toshihiro Onda,
Seamus L. O'Neill,
John P. O'Neill,
Peter J. O'Neill Jr.,
Sean Gordon Corbett O'Neill,
Betty Ann Ung,
Michael C. Operman,
Christopher T. Olgowitz,
Margaret Quinn Orlasky,
Virginia Ann Ormiston,
Ruben S. Ornido,
Kevin M. O'Rourke,
Ronald Orsini,
Peter Keith Ortali,
Juan Ortega Campos,
Jean Marie Orth,
Alexander Ortiz,
David Ortiz,
Emilio Pete Ortiz,
Pablo Ortiz,
and to my brother, Michael Angel Trinidad. We love you, we miss you, and thank you for looking down upon us.
And I'd like to mention my coolest cousin, Steve Belson, a former swimmer, surfer, and lifeguard from Rockaway Beach, Queens, who served the FDNY for 23 years, most of them as a firefighter with Ladder Company 24, Engine 1 on 31st Street near Madison Square Garden. Steve was known as, quote, Mr. Ladder 24, and dedicated his life to rescuing others. Known by his fellow firefighters by the name Bells, Steve was on the 44th floor climbing up when the South Tower collapsed. He was only 51. And I know it's been 24 years since the terrorists linked to the Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda destroyed the World Trade Center and killed nearly 2,800 people, shattering lives forever. Since that tragic day, over 5,000 individuals have lost their lives due to 9/11 related illnesses. I know my cousin Steve and many, many others would agree with me when I say, let's continue to press all politicians, including those who went home already, to firmly renounce terror and violence. When political candidates and public officials refuse to condemn global terror and phrases such as globalize the intifada, they are inviting another 9/11, God forbid. And they continue to bring daily fear for all New Yorkers. Enough. Enough is enough. It's 24 years later. We need all political candidates, including every single potential future mayor, and you know who I'm talking about, of this great city, to speak out against terror and unite as freedom-loving New Yorkers. God bless America, land of the free and home of the brave.
Paul Ortiz Jr.
Sonia Ortiz.
Masaru Osei.
Patrick J. O'Shea.
Robert William O'Shea.
Elsie Carolina Osorio Oliva.
James R. Ostrowski.
Timothy Franklin O'Sullivan.
Jason Douglas Oswald.
Michael John Otten.
Isidro D. Ottenwalder.
Michael Chung U.
Todd Joseph Oida.
Jesus Ovalis.
Peter J. Owens Jr.
Arianas Oyula.
Anil M. Pabon Jr.
Israel Pabon Jr.
Roland Pacheco.
Michael Benjamin Packer.
Diana B. Padro.
Deepa Pakala.
Firefighter Jeffrey Matthew Palazzo, Rescue 5.
Thomas Palazzo.
Richard A. Palazzolo.
Oreo Joseph Palmer.
Firefighter Frank Anthony Palumbo, Ladder 105.
Alan N. Palumbo.
Christopher Matthew Panettiere.
Alan N. Palumbo.
Jonas Martin Panic.
Dominique Lisa Pandolfo.
Battalion Commander John M. Paulillo, Battalion 11.
Paul J. Pansini.
Salvatore T. Papasso.
Edward Joseph Papa.
Marie Papalardo.
James Nicholas Papa George.
Vijayashankar Param Sathi.
Vinod Parakat.
And my brother, Lieutenant Kenneth John Phelan Sr., FDNY, Engine 217 and Engine 207. Kenny, in the past 24 years, your absence at family gatherings is so palpable you can touch it, and is most palpable when it comes to your children and the special moments in their lives. It was 20 years ago that I stood at this podium and talked about your legacy and your children, Erin, Kim, Danny, and Kenny Jr., who were in grammar and high school at the time. You would be so proud of the young men and women that they have become. Kim is a New York City police officer, so proudly protecting the same city streets as you did for 8 years prior to becoming a New York City firefighter, and does so with great honor, pride, and respect while wearing your shield number 17348. She and her wife Vicky are proud parents of 2 of your grandchildren, Callie and Angelo Kenneth. Erin is a New York City school teacher, a career you thought you would have liked to have done once retired from the FDNY. Erin and her husband Craig, a firefighter with Rescue 4, are the proud parents of your other 3 grandchildren, Kendall, Kyle, and Kaden. Yes, all K's and all tongue twister. Danny is an accountant and is living in the Adolph's house on the block we grew up on, the block you always dreamed of owning a home to raise your children. Kenny, or Little Kenny as he was called up until 9/11, you'd be so proud as he has chosen to follow your footsteps to become a New York City firefighter. He is a true legacy firefighter as he is 3rd-generation firefighter and so proudly serving the same city you did for 12 years and our dad, Danny Phelan, did for 20 years. And he does so while wearing with great honor, pride, and respect badge number 176, which was Daddy's, then yours, and now his. Kenny is happily married to Vanny. Kenny, continue to watch over your children and your grandchildren, and know that you are forever in our hearts, always on our minds and in our thoughts, and we miss and love you.
And my cousin, Francis Joseph Nazario. Cousins are our first best friends. My memories of Francis are filled with family holidays, summer days swimming, and making mud pies in his backyard. These beautiful childhood moments hold a place in my heart forever. The last memories I have of Francis were riding on the back of his jet ski a couple of weeks before 9/11. Though you were taken from us too soon, Francis, your spirit lives on in our hearts and in your daughter, Lena. Memories are treasures, especially when a loved one is taken too soon from us. On September 11th, the world lost you and lost many others, but their spirit has never left us. You are my cousin, my first best friend, and you will be a piece of my heart forever. Good job. Thank you. You too.
Pardai Parbu. James Wendell Parham. Deborah Marie Paris. George Paris. Jai Hyung Park. Philip Lacey Parker. Michael Elaine Parks. Robert E. Parks, Jr. Hashmunk C. Parmer. Robert Paro. Diane Marie Parsons. Leobardo Lopez Pascual. Michael J. Pascuma, Jr. Gerald Hughes Paskins. Horace Robert Pansananti. Suzanne H. Passaro. Avnish Ramanbai Patel. Deepti Patel. Manish Patel. Stephen Bennett Patterson. James Matthew Patrick. Manuel D. Patrocino. Bernard E. Patterson. Clifford L. Patterson, Jr. Sarah Marie Patty. Robert E. Pattison. James Robert Hall. Patrice Paz. Victor Hugo Paz. Stacy Lynn Peak. Richard Allen Perlman. Durrell V. Purcell, Jr. Thomas Nicholas Pecorelli. Thomas Petticini. Todd Douglas Pellino. Mike Adrian Pelletier. Anthony G. Peluso. Angel R. Pena. Robert Penninger. Richard Al Penny. And my grandfather, William J. Wick. Liam, Ryan, and I never met you, but we love you with all of our hearts. And my sister, Jody Tepedino Nicolo. Tower 1, 105th floor, Cantor Fitzgerald. We miss you, Jody. We love you, and no day shall erase you from the memory of time.
Salvatore F. Pepe.
Carl Allen B. Peralta.
Robert David Peraza.
John A. Perconti Jr.
Alejo Perez.
Angel Perez Jr.
Angela Susan Perez.
Anthony Perez.
Ivan Antonio Perez.
Nancy E. Perez.
Barry Berenson Perkins.
Joseph John Peroncino.
Edward J. Parada.
Imelda H. Perry.
Glenn C. Perry Sr.
John William Perry.
Franklin Allen Pershep.
Danny Pesci.
Michael John Pescherine.
Davin N. Peterson.
Donald Arthur Peterson.
Jean Hartley Peterson.
William Russell Peterson.
Mark James Petrocelli.
Philip Scott Petty.
Glenn Karen Petit.
Dominic A. Pizzulo.
Kayleen Elizabeth Pisuti.
Kevin J. Pfeiffer.
Tuan Fan.
Lieutenant Kenneth John Phelan Sr.
Snay Ann Phillip.
Eugenia McCann Piantieri.
Ludwig John Picaro.
Matthew Picerno.
Joseph O. Pick.
Christopher J. Pickford.
Dennis J. Pierce.
Bernard Petronico.
Nicholas P. Petrunti.
And my father-in-law, firefighter Matthew Rogan. We miss you so much. We think about you all the time, and your courage inspires me to be a better man.
And my partner, Andrew J. Bailey. I'll never forget the fateful day when I spoke to you on the phone. You said something happened, and you was going to call me back. You didn't call me back. All I have is the memories that are filled with moments of love and joy. A wonderful father who loved his family and his daughter. Then last December, we lost our only daughter, Veronica. She was perished from a horrific car crash accident. One of the best things of heaven is that Andrew and Veronica would reunite together. And it would be the greatest family reunion we've ever known. We love and miss you every day till we meet again, always and forever. And God bless America, and always tell your loved ones you love them because you never know what tomorrow brings.
Theodoros Pidgeis.
Susan Elizabeth Pinto.
Joseph Piscadlo.
Christopher Todd Pittman.
Joshua Michael Piver.
Robert R. Pleasure III.
Zandra F. Pleasure.
Joseph Plumitalo.
John M. Pocher.
William Howard Pullman.
Lawrence Michael Pollage.
Thomas H. Polhamus.
Steve Policino.
Susan M. Polio.
Darren H. Pantel.
Joshua Ayusa Popteen.
Giovanna Poritz.
Anthony Portillo.
James Edward Potorti.
Daphne Paletsis.
Richard N. Poulos.
Stephen Emmanuel Poulos.
Brandon Jerome Powell.
Scott Allen Powell.
Sean Edward Powell.
Antonio Dorsey Pratt.
Gregory M. Priziozzi.
Wanda Ivelisse Prince.
Victor A. Princiata.
Kevin M. Pryor.
Everett Martin Proctor III.
Carrie Beth Prosian.
David Lee Prum.
Richard A. Prunty.
John Foster Puckett.
Robert David Pugliese.
Edward F. Poulos,
Patricia Ann Puma,
Jack D. Punches,
Hemant Kumar Patur,
and my brother-in-law, Police Officer James Patrick Leahy of the 6th Precinct. 24 years have gone by, and your family thinks and misses you every day. In a world where everyone puts themselves first, you put yourself last. On 9/11, you saw a firefighter struggling to carry oxygen tanks, and you ran to assist him and helped in carrying those tanks up the steps. You put others' needs before yourself. You will always be a hero. You will always be our hero.
and my loving mother, Deepika Kumar Sedaluri. It's been 24 years, but I still miss you every day. Thank you for looking over me and my dad and the rest of us. And thank you for everything, all the memories that we had together over the 7 years that I was with you. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Joseph J. Pisior, Jr.
Edward R. Picon.
Christopher Quackenbush.
Lars Peter Qualbin.
Lincoln Quapp.
Beth Ann Quigley.
Patrick J. Quigley IV.
Michael T. Quilty.
James Francis Quinn.
Ricardo J. Quinn.
Carol Millicent Rabelais.
Christopher Peter Anthony Raccaniello.
Leonard J. Ragaglia.
Eugene J. Raggio.
Laura Marie Raganusi Snick.
Michael Paul Ragusa.
Peter Frank Ramondi.
Harry A. Rains.
Lisa J. Rains.
Etisham Raja.
Valsa Raju.
Edward J. Rawl.
Lucas Rambusik.
Maria Ramirez.
Harry Ramos.
Vishnu Ramsarup.
Deborah A. Ramsawa.
Lorenzo E. Ramsey.
Alfred Todd Ranke.
Adam David Rand.
Jonathan C. Randall.
Shreyas S. Ranganath.
Ann T. Ransom.
Fianna Rappaport.
Rhonda Sue Rasmussen.
Robert A. Rasmussen.
Aminia Rasul.
R. Mark Rossweiler.
Marsha D. Ratchford.
David Allen James Rathke.
And my baby brother, Curtis Terrence Noel. We miss you so much. Your nieces who never met you will always know who you are. We love you. God bless America.
And my great uncle, John Gerard Monahan, and my cousin, Paul Nimbley. Even though I never met the both of you, I would have loved to meet you. You have a family that loves you very much. God bless you, and God bless America.
William Ralph Robb. Gerard F. Rousey.
Alexei Razuvayev.
Gregory Rita.
Sarah Ann Redheffer.
Michelle Marie Reed.
Judith Ann Reese.
Donald J. Regan.
Robert M. Regan.
Thomas Michael Regan.
Christian Michael Otto Regenhard.
Howard Reich.
Craig Reedy.
James Brian Riley.
Kevin O. Riley.
Timothy E. Riley.
Joseph Reyna Jr.
Thomas Barnes Reinig.
Frank Bennett Reisman.
Joshua Scott Reese.
Karen Redna.
John Armand Rio.
Richard Cyril Rescorla.
John Thomas Resta,
Sylvia Sanpio Resta,
Martha M. Reski,
David E. Reddick,
Todd H. Rubin,
Luis Clodoaldo Ravela Mir,
Eduvigas Reyes Jr.,
Bruce Albert Reynolds,
John Frederick Rhodes,
Francis Saverio Riccardelli,
Rudolph N. Riccio,
Anne Marie Riccaboni,
David Harlow Rice,
Eileen Mary Rice,
Kenneth Frederick Rice III,
Cecilia E. Richard,
Vernon Allen Richard,
and my uncle Patrick Sullivan and my cousin Peter Teague Milano. We love you and we miss you tremendously. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Thank you to our first responders. God bless you. God bless our president, and God bless the United States of America.
And my husband, Bernard Petronico. 24 years, feels like 24 minutes. You have 2 beautiful grandchildren, and I know you're watching over them. We love you, and we miss you today and always. Hi, Logan. Glammy loves you.
Claude Daniel Richards.
Gregory David Richards.
Michael Richards.
Vanessa Orinsha Richards.
Jimmy Riches.
Alan J. Richmond.
John M. Rigo.
Frederick Charles Rimley III.
Rose Mary Riso.
Moises N. Rivas.
Joseph R. Ravelli Jr.
Carmen Alicia Rivera.
Isaias Rivera.
Juan William Rivera.
Linda Ivelisse Rivera.
David E. Rivers.
Joseph R. Reverso.
Paul V. Ritza.
John Frank Rizzo.
Stephen Louis Roach.
Joseph Roberto.
Leo Arthur Roberts.
Michael E. Roberts.
Michael Edward Roberts.
Donald Walter Robertson Jr.
Jeffrey Robinson.
Michelle Lee Jean Robotham.
Donald Arthur Robson.
Antonio A. Rocha.
Raymond James Rocha.
Laura Rockefeller.
John Michael Rodak.
Antonio Jose Rodriguez.
Anthony Rodriguez.
Carmen Milagros Rodriguez.
Gregory E. Rodriguez.
Marcia A. Rodriguez.
Myra Valdez Rodriguez.
Richard Rodriguez.
David Bartolo Rodriguez Vargas.
And my grandfather, Edward Thomas Keene. Pop-Up, it feels like twice every day I catch the clock at 9/11, and I wish you were here to help me make sense of this world. Every day I ride the subway or cross the city's bridges, I wish you were beside me to passionately explain the system that you excitedly help engineer even after retirement at the Port Authority. Over the years, I found out that never forget means that I will always remember your legacy of service, integrity, and love for God, nature, and family as long as I live. And how never forget shall never be said as a threat, but instead with understanding, forgiveness, and love. The same kind of love that we will always have for grapefruits and for you. I miss you, Pop-Up.
And for my uncle, John M. Poacher. While I only had 3 short years with my uncle, I've come to know him over the past 24 through countless stories about his larger-than-life personality, his love for golf, Jaeger, and travel, and above all, his devotion to his family and friends. We all love you and miss you more than words can describe, and wish we all had more time with you.
Matthew Rogan.
Jean Destrahan Roger.
Carly Rogers.
Scott William Roner.
Keith Michael Roma.
Joseph M. Romagnolo.
Efrain Romero Sr.
Elvin Romero.
James A. Romito.
Sean Paul Rooney.
Eric Thomas Robito.
Aida Rosario.
Angela Rosario.
Mark H. Rosen.
Brooke David Rosenbaum.
Linda Rosenbaum.
Cheryl Lynn Rosenbaum.
Lloyd Daniel Rosenberg.
Mark Lewis Rosenberg.
Andrew Ira Rosenblum.
Joshua M. Rosenblum.
Joshua Allen Rosenthal.
Richard David Rosenthal.
Philip Martin Rosenswag.
Daniel Rossetti.
Richard Barry Ross.
Norman S. Rosinow.
Nicholas P. Rosamondo.
Michael Craig Rothberg.
Donna Marie Rothenberg.
Mark David Rothenberg.
James Michael Rue.
Nicholas Charles Alexander Rowe.
Edward V. Rowenhorst.
Judy Rowlett.
Timothy Allen Roy Sr.
Paul G. Ruback.
Ronald J. Rubin.
Joanne Rubino.
David M. Ruddle.
And my cousin, firefighter Michael E. Roberts, Engine 214, the Nut House. Your family loves you and misses you every day, especially today and forever and always. Thank you to our first responders.
In August of 2000, and my cousin Cynthia Giuliano. In August 2001, my husband and I visited New York with a packed sightseeing agenda. My cousin's offer to drive us to the airport turned out to be such a blessing for me, as that was the last time I would see her. That gesture was a testament to her beautiful, loving, kind, and giving heart. Cynthia, your family loves you and misses you. You are always in our hearts. Thank you also to the first responders, those who have served and still serving and who will serve in the future for our country. God bless America.
Bart Joseph Ruggieri.
Susan Ruggiero.
Adam Keith Ruhalter.
Gilbert Ruiz.
Robert E. Russell.
Stephen P. Russell.
Stephen Harris Russin.
Michael Thomas Russo Sr.
Wayne Allen Russo.
William R. Ruth.
Edward Ryan.
John Joseph Ryan.
Jonathan Stephen Ryan.
Matthew L. Ryan.
Tatiana Rihova.
Christina Sunga Ryuk.
Tiari Seda.
Jason Elazar Sabag.
Thomas E. Sabella.
Scott H. Saber.
Charles E. Sabin, Jr.
Joseph Francis Sacerdote.
Jessica Lee Sachs.
Francis John Sadoka.
Jude Elias Safai.
Brock Joel Safronoff.
Edward Saya.
John Patrick Salomon.
Marjorie C. Salomon.
Hernando Rafael Salas.
Juan G. Salas.
Esmerlin Antonio Salcedo.
John Pepe Salerno.
Rama Sali and her unborn child.
Richard L. Saldinari Jr.,
Wayne John Solomon,
Norbert Solomon,
Catherine Patricia Salter,
Frank G. Salvatierra,
Paul Richard Salvio,
and my cousin, Michael Hardy Edwards. Your loss remains profound, your absence still deeply felt. Your memory, however, is forever being treasured by your friends and family. Continue to be our guardian angel. Continue to wrap Jackie in your loving embrace. She's missed you every day for 24 years. Thank you to our first responders, and thank you to the service members around the globe standing for our freedom and protecting it. May God bless the families of 9/11, and may God bless this great nation.
and my cousin, Robert D.W. Higley II. We love and miss you every day. Thank you for giving me the best cousins and leaving a huge legacy behind for me. I hope I make you proud, and I hope one day we will meet in heaven. Say hi to all my pups for me, please. Thank you.
Samuel Robert Salvo, Jr.
Carlos Alberto Samaniego.
John P. Sammartino.
James Kenneth Samuel, Jr.
Michael San Philip.
Hugo M. Senier.
Alva Cynthia Jeffries Sanchez.
Jacqueline Patrice Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Raymond Sanchez.
Eric M. Sand.
Stacy Lee Sanders.
Herman S. Sandler.
Jim Sands, Jr.
Aileen J. Santiago.
Kirsten Reese Santiago.
Maria Teresa Concepcion Santillan.
Susan Gale Santo.
Christopher A. Santora.
John August Santor.
Mario L. Santoro.
Rafael Humberto Santos.
Rufino C. F. Santos III.
Victor J. Saraceni.
Kalyan K. Sarkar.
Chappelle Renee Stewart Sarker.
Paul F. Sarle.
Deepika Kumar Sadalori.
Gregory Thomas Saucedo.
Susan M. Sauer.
Anthony Savas.
Vladimir Savinkin.
John Michael Sbarbaro.
David M. Scales.
Robert Louis Scandole.
Michelle Scarpita.
Dennis Scauso.
John Albert Sharp.
John G. Scharf.
Fred C. Sheffield, Jr.
Angela Susan Scheinberg.
Scott Mitchell Schertzer.
Sean Skelke.
Stephen Francis Schlag.
Robert A. Schlegel.
John Schlissel.
Karen Helene Schmidt.
Ian Schneider.
Thomas G. Scholes.
Frank G. Schott, Jr.
Gerard Patrick Schrang.
Jeffrey H. Schreier.
John T. Schroeder.
Susan Lee Laspa Schuler.
Edward W. Schunk.
Mark Evan Schermeyer.
John Burkhart Schwartz.
Mark Schwartz.
Adrienne Victoria Skibetta.
Raphael Skorka.
And my dad, Yudhvir Singh Jain. 13 days after the attacks happened, family members sat with me on the curb outside of our house, and they told me he's not coming back. And they said that this world was too cruel for him to keep living in it, and the angels took him away. I did not want to believe that then, and I didn't want to believe it ever. I wanted to keep seeing the good in people earnestly the way I saw goodness and kindness in him. But now, 24 years later, I think maybe they were right. I think when I think about what's going on in our world, maybe the world was always too cruel, and I just didn't want to accept that it could be so close to home while we grieve here together. I try to remember that despite our loss, we're much more fortunate than so many others out there. But with this heavy heart, I sometimes feel like that kid wishing he was here to promise me everything would be okay in this life, in this world. And I never thought I'd survive 10 years without him, let alone 24. He made me feel safe. I miss you so, so much, Dad. With love from your dear darling daughter.
And my uncle, firefighter John Michael Collins. You were taken too early for me to meet you, but your heroism and memories are kept alive by your family, friends in the Bronx, and your firefighter brothers. Your dad, my pop-pop, and siblings Ann, Eileen, Trish, and Marty miss you every day. God bless the FDMY, and we will never forget.
Janice M. Scott.
Randolph Scott.
Christopher J. Scudder.
Arthur Warren Scullen.
Michael H. Seaman.
Margaret M. Seelga.
Anthony Segarra.
Carlos Segarra.
Jason M. Sexer.
Matthew Carmen Solido.
Michael L. Selfs.
Howard Selwyn.
Larry John Senko.
Arturo Angelo Sereno.
Frankie Serrano.
Marion H. Serva.
Alina Sesinova.
Adele Kristen Sessa.
Sita Nirmala Sunareen.
Karen Lynn Seymour.
Davis Grier Cessna Jr.
Thomas Joseph Scroy.
Jayish Shantalal Shah.
Khalid M. Sahid.
Mohammed Shah Jahan.
Gary Shemay.
Earl Richard Shanahan.
Dan F. Shonowa.
Neil G. Sastry.
Catherine Ann Shatzoff.
Barbara A. Shaw.
Jeffrey James Shaw.
Robert John Shea Jr.
Daniel James Shea.
Joseph Patrick Shea.
Kathleen Shearer.
Robert M. Shearer.
Linda June Sheehan.
Haggai Sheffy.
Antoinette M. Sherman.
John Anthony Sherry.
Ashutsi Shiroti.
Thomas Joseph Schubert.
Mark Schulman.
C. Wong Shum.
Alan Abraham Schwartzstein.
Clarence Shelley Siegel Schwartz.
Joanna Sigmund.
Diane T. Signer.
Gregory Sikorsky.
Stephen Gerard Siller.
David Silva.
Craig A. Silverstein.
Nashima H. Simji.
Bruce Edward Simmons.
Diane M. Simmons.
Donald D. Simmons.
George W. Simmons.
Arthur Simmons.
Kenneth Allen Simon.
And my aunt Gavkoroi Komardinova. Although I never had the chance to meet you, I have heard good stories about you, and I know in my heart you would have been a kind and loving aunt. Today I stand beside my mother, holding her hand as we remember you, and the tragedy that took you from us so soon. You will never be forgotten. You will always live in our memories.
And my mother, Muriel Siskopoulos. As I stand here, I remember the first anniversary when everybody was crowded on the West Side Highway with the chance to go down and reconnect with our loved ones. And as we walked down the ramp, the first responders and the military were standing at attention, watching us walk down there. When we got down there, we got a chance to pray, touch the ground of the souls of our loved one, put a picture in that reflecting pond of the water they had there for us. And then we all left, consoling each other. We became a family that day. That's the remembrance I have. I just want people to remember what this place really is. Thank you.
Michael J. Simon.
Paul Joseph Simon.
Marianne Rigori Simone.
Barry Simowitz.
Jane Lewin Simpkin.
Jeff Lyle Simpson.
Shirley D. Sincock,
Kamladi Kami Singh,
Roshan Ramesh Singh,
Thomas E. Sinton III,
Peter A. Syracuse,
Muriel F. Siskopoulos,
Joseph Michael Sisolak,
John P. Scala,
Francis Joseph Skidmore Jr.,
Toyena Corliss Skinner,
Paul Albert Skrisipek,
Christopher Paul Slattery,
Vincent Robert Slowen,
Robert F. Sliwak,
Paul Cannon Slowen,
Stanley S. Smagala Jr.,
Wendy L. Small,
Greg H. Smallwood,
Catherine T. Smith,
Daniel Lawrence Smith,
Gary F. Smith,
George Eric Smith,
Heather Lee Smith,
James Gregory Smith,
Jeffrey R. Smith,
Joyce Patricia Smith,
Carl T. Smith Sr.,
Kevin Joseph Smith,
Leon Smith Jr.,
Moira Ann Smith,
Monica Rodriguez Smith,
Rosemary A. Smith,
Bonnie Shihadi Smithwick,
Rochelle Monique Snell,
Christine I. Snyder,
Diane Bullis Snyder,
Leonard J. Snyder Jr.,
Astrid Elizabeth Sohan,
Sushil S. Solanki,
Ruben Solares,
Naomi Leah Solomon,
Daniel W. Song,
Mary Ray Soper,
Michael Charles Ceresi,
Fabian Soto,
Timothy Patrick Sulas,
Gregory Thomas Spagnoletti,
Donald F. Spaminato, Jr.,
Thomas Parascio,
John Anthony Spataro,
Robert W. Spear Jr.,
Robert Spiceman,
Maynard A. Spence Jr.,
George Edward Spencer III,
and my beautiful sister Giovanna Porras, who we love and miss every hour of every day. And even though you didn't meet Ava, I know and we know that she sees you every day in her dreams and you watch over her. God bless America. Thank you.
and my incredible brother-in-law, Reuben Esquilin Jr., the only brother to my wife and her sisters, the only son to his mom, Maria Luisa, who when he wasn't working, he was volunteering his time on so many teams and leagues that the family didn't even know. It was only until afterwards that people started coming and telling us. Now more than ever, New York, we can never forget, especially New York. Don't let anyone try to change our way of life. And God bless these United States of America.
Robert Andrew Spencer.
Mary Robina Sperando.
Frank Spinelli.
William E. Spitz.
Joseph Patrick Spohr, Jr.
Klaus Johannes Sprockamp.
Saranya Sinuan.
Fitzroy St. Rose.
Michael F. Stabile.
Lawrence T. Stack.
Timothy M. Stackpole.
Richard James Stadelberger.
Eric Adam Stahlman.
Gregory Stack.
Alexandru Liviu Stan.
Karina Stan.
Mary Domenica Stanley.
Anthony Starita.
Jeffrey Stark.
Derek James Statkevicius.
Patricia J. Statz.
Craig William Staub.
William V. Steckman.
Eric Thomas Steen.
William R. Steiner.
Alexander Robin Steinman.
Edna L. Stevens.
Andrew Sturgiopoulos.
Andrew J. Stern.
Norma Lang Strupp.
Martha Jane Stevens.
Michael James Stewart.
Richard H. Stewart, Jr.
Sanford M. Stoller.
Douglas Joel Stone.
Lonnie J. Stone.
Jimmy Neville Story.
Timothy Stout.
Thomas Strada.
James J. Strain, Jr.
Edward W. Straub.
George J. Strock, Jr.
Edward Thomas Strauss.
Stephen R. Strauss.
Larry L. Strickland.
Stephen F. Strober.
Walwyn Wellington Stewart, Jr.
Benjamin Suarez.
David Scott Suarez.
Ramon Suarez.
Dino Xavier Suarez Ramirez.
Yeochi. Sumi Yama. Sugi Yama.
William Christopher Shugra.
Daniel Thomas Scher.
David Mark Sullins.
Christopher P. Sullivan.
Patrick Sullivan.
Thomas G. Sullivan.
Hilario Soriano Sumaya, Jr.
James Joseph Suzo.
And Peter Mutos, deeply loved by his wife, Meg, a beautiful, talented, and spirited woman who I was fortunate to meet some years after 9/11, and not long after, honored to be able to call my wife. By his late father, Colonel Konstantinos Gus Mutos, and his stepmother, Lieutenant Colonel Lynette Mutos. We thank all members of the armed forces for helping to keep us safe.
And my cousins, firefighter Michael T. Carroll, FDNY Ladder 3, and my cousin Peter J. Carroll, FDNY Squad 1. Rest easy, brothers. I have the watch.
Colleen M. Supinski.
Robert Sutcliffe.
Celine Stutter.
Claudia Suzette Sutton.
John Francis Swain.
Christine M. Swearson.
Brian David Sweeney.
Brian Edward Sweeney.
Madeline Amy Sweeney.
Kenneth J. Swenson.
Thomas F. Swift.
Derek Ogilvie Sword.
Kevin Thomas Sozup.
Gina Steinberg.
Norbert P. Zerkowski.
Harry Tabak.
Joanne C. Tabik.
Norma C. Tadai.
Michael Tadonio.
Kai Ishiro Takahashi.
Keiji Takahashi.
Phyllis Gail Talbot.
Robert R. Tahami.
John Talagnani.
Sean Patrick Talon.
Paul Talty.
Marita Tom.
Rachel Tamaras.
Hector Rogan Tamayo.
Michael Andrew Tamuccio.
Kenichiro Tanaka.
Rondell Sherry Tankard.
Michael Anthony Tanner.
Dennis Gerard Taramina Jr.
Kenneth Joseph Tarantino.
Alan Tarasewicz.
Michael C. Taro.
Ronald Totaro.
Deborah Tavalarella.
Daryl Anthony Taylor.
Donnie Brooks Taylor.
Hilda E. Taylor.
Kip P. Taylor.
Leonard E. Taylor,
Larissa Salen Taylor,
Michael Morgan Taylor,
Sandra C. Taylor,
Sandra Dawn Teague,
Carl W. Teague,
Paul A. Tegmeyer,
Yeshavon Moriswar Tembe,
Anthony Tempesta,
Dorothy Pearl Temple,
Stanley L. Temple,
David Gustav Peter Tangelen,
Brian John Terenzi,
Lisa Marie Terry,
Gumadi Thuckerdine,
Harshad Sham Date,
Michael Theodoritis,
and my aunt Sadie Ete. We love you and continue to miss you. Continue watching over for us from heaven and continue resting in peace.
and my cousin, firefighter Mark P. Whitford. Mark, I'll always remember you setting up my first cell phone on Christmas Day. The family misses you every day and continues to honor your memory through the Mark P. Whitford Scholarship Fund. We will never forget.
Thomas F. Thurkoff, Jr.
Leslie Ann Thomas.
Brian Thomas Thompson.
Clive Ann Thompson.
Glenn Thompson.
Nigel Bruce Thompson.
Perry A. Thompson.
Vanava Alexi Thompson.
William H. Thompson.
Eric Raymond Thorpe.
Nicola Angela Thorpe.
Tamara C. Thurman.
Sal Edward Terry, Jr.
John Patrick Tierney.
Mary Ellen Tiesi.
William Randolph Tista.
Kenneth Tejan.
Stephen Edward Ty.
Scott Charles Timmis.
Michael E. Tinley.
Jennifer M. Tino.
Robert Frank Tipaldi.
John James Tipping II.
David Tirado.
Hector Luis Torrado, Jr.
Michelle Lee Titolo.
Alicia Nicole Titus.
John J. Tobin.
Richard J. Tedisco.
Otis V. Tolbert.
Vladimir Tomasevich.
Stephen Kevin Thompson.
Thomas Tong.
Doris Torres.
Luis Eduardo Torres.
Amy Elizabeth Toyen.
Christopher Michael Trena.
Daniel Patrick Trant.
Abdul Karim Traore.
Glenn J. Travers Sr.
Walter Philip Travers.
Felicia Yvette Trailer Bass.
James Anthony Trentini.
Mary Barbara Trentini.
Lisa L. Treratola.
Karamo Baba Trera.
Michael Angel Trinidad.
Francis Joseph Trombino.
Gregory James Trost.
Willie Q. Troy.
William P. Zilepis, Jr.
Janetta Valentinova Soy.
Michael Patrick Tucker.
Lance Richard Tumulty.
Cheng Peng Tung.
Simon James Turner.
Donald Joseph Tuzio.
Robert T. Twomey.
Jennifer Lynn Zemes.
John G. Uckelhofer.
And my father, Dominic N. Merkovich. I barely had 3 years on this earth with you, but I am honored to carry your legacy and be told I look like you and have your personality. I will always cherish looking at the stars and wishing it was still in your company. And my aunt, Trina Vasquez, who died in 2018 from cancer after helping in the immediate recovery effects. Thank you both for always watching over our family and welcoming many into heaven. I love you so much and miss you each every day.
And my brother, Dennis Michael Edwards, as James Taylor said, I always thought I'd see you again. And Dennis, I know you scooped up Patrick, and you're taking care of him. We're done.
Tyler Victor Ugelin.
Michael A. Uliano,
Jonathan J. Uman,
Anil Shivari Umarkar,
Alan V. Upton,
Diane Marie Urban,
John Damian Vacaccio,
Bradley Hodges Vadas,
William Valcasel,
Felix Antonio Vale,
Ivan Vale,
Benito Valentin,
Santos Valentin Jr.,
Carlton Francis Volvo II,
Pandiela Vamsi Krishna,
Erica H. Van Acker,
Kenneth W. Van Orken,
R. Bruce Van Hine,
Daniel M. Van Leer,
Edward Raymond Vanacore,
John Charles Vandiver,
Frederick T. Varachi,
Gopalakrishnan Varadan,
David Vargas,
Scott C. Vassell,
Azael Ismail Vasquez,
Donald J. Voke,
Archangel Vasquez,
Santos Vasquez,
Peter Vega,
Sankara Sastry Valamuri,
Jorge Velasquez,
Lawrence G. Velling,
Anthony Mark Ventura,
David Vera,
Loretta Ann Vera,
Christopher James Vialonga,
Matthew Gilbert Viana,
Robert Anthony Vicario,
Celeste Torres Victoria,
Joanna Vidal,
John T. Vigiano II,
Joseph Vincent Vigiano,
Frank J. Vignola Jr.,
Joseph Barry Velado,
Clarabelle Villalobos Hernandez,
Sergio Gabriel Villanueva,
Chantal Vincelli,
Melissa Renee Vincent,
Francine Ann Virgilio,
Lawrence Virgilio,
Joseph Gerard Viciano,
Joshua S. Vitale,
Maria Percoco Vola,
Lynette D. Vasky,
Garo H. Vaskarijan,
Alfred Anton Vacosa,
Gregory Kamal Bruno Wachter,
Karen J. Wagner,
Mary Alice Wallstrom,
and my life partner, William Anthony Carnes.
and
Time has flown, and you are still remembered, and you are still loved by me and your sisters, Brenda, Vicky, and Gail.
and my father, Donald Walter Robertson Jr. We love you and miss you more every day. We promise to never forget.
Honor Elizabeth Wyneel,
Gabriella Sylvina Waisman,
Wendy Alice Rosario Wakeford,
Courtney Wainsworth Walcott,
Victor Wald,
Kenneth E. Waldy,
Benjamin James Walker,
Glenn Wall,
Mitchell Scott Wallace,
Peter Guider Wallace,
Robert Francis Wallace,
Roy Michael Wallace,
G. Marie Wallendorf,
Matthew Blake Wallens,
Maida L. Waller,
John Wallace Jr.,
Barbara P. Walsh,
Jim Walsh,
Jeffrey P. Walsh,
Ching Wang,
Weibin Wang,
Michael Warcola,
Stephen Gordon Ward,
Timothy Ray Ward,
James A. Waring,
Brian G. Warner,
Derek Christopher Washington,
Charles Waters,
James Thomas Waters Jr.,
Patrick J. Waters,
Kenneth Thomas Watson,
Michael Henry Way,
Todd Christopher Weaver,
Walter Edward Weaver,
Nathaniel Webb,
Dinah Webster,
William Michael Weems,
Joanne Flora Weil,
Michael Thomas Weinberg,
Stephen Weinberg,
Scott Jeffrey Weingard,
Stephen George Weinstein,
Simon Weiser,
David M. Weiss,
David Thomas Weiss,
Ching Sun Pak Wells,
Vincent Michael Wells,
Deborah Jacobs Welsh,
Timothy Matthew Welty,
Christian Hans Rudolph Wemmers,
Sue Wee Wen,
John Joseph Wenkus,
Ola D. Wengerchuk,
Peter M. West,
Whitfield West Jr.,
Meredith Lynn Wallen,
Eugene Michael Whalen,
Adam S. White,
Edward James White III,
James Patrick White,
and my uncle Richard Michael Caggiano. This is the third year of having the honor of reading the names of those we lost on this day. I am so proud to be your nephew, and I will continue to honor your memory for as long as I can. We love you, and you will never be forgotten.
And my father, FDNY Battalion Chief Dennis Cross from the 5-7 Battalion. Back on September 12, 2001, I had written a poem as we waited while they searched for you. The poem is entitled, "This Is What It's For, Dad." You sailed for inner peace and patience. You read and studied for knowledge. You ran, swam, pedaled, and paddled, giving you more strength and endurance than you could ever need. You prayed to keep God with you, and you have now been faced with a challenge that you have prepared all your life for. This is what it's for, Dad. We are missing you and waiting for you to come home, and we all love you so very much, Daddy. They did find you on September 18th, and you did come home to us, but not in the way that we had hoped. While your actual presence in our daily lives is greatly missed, you continue to be a source of support, guidance, inspiration, and comfort to us all. I thank you and feel blessed for the life and legacy that you and Mom have created for us. You are loved and missed every day. Your courage and bravery will never be forgotten. God bless the Monroe 6 from Engine 235, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. I am proud of you, Daddy, and I love you very much.
John Sylvester White,
Kenneth Wilburn White, Jr.,
Leonard Anthony White,
Melissa Y. White,
Maudlin A. White,
Sandra L. White,
Wayne White,
Leanne Marie Whiteside,
Mark P. Whitford,
Leslie A. Whittington,
Michael T. Tolley,
Mary Lenz Wyman,
Jeffrey David Weiner,
William J. Wick,
Allison Marie Wildman,
Glenn E. Wilkinson,
Ernest M. Wilcher,
John Charles Willett,
Brian Patrick Williams,
Candace Lee Williams,
Crossley Richard Williams, Jr.,
David J. Williams,
David Lucian Williams,
Debbie L. Williams,
Dwayne Williams,
Kevin Michael Williams,
Louis Anthony Williams,
Louis Calvin Williams III,
John P. Williamson,
Donna Ann Wilson,
William Eben Wilson,
David Harold Winton,
Glenn J. Winnick,
Thomas Francis Wise,
Alan L. Wisniewski,
Frank Paul Wisniewski,
David Wiswall,
Sigrid Charlotte Wisway,
Michael R. Wittenstein,
Christopher W. Wodencheck,
Martin Phillips Woolforth.
Catherine Susan Wolf.
Jennifer Yen Wong.
Sucheng Steve Wong.
Yin Ping Wong.
Yuk Ping Wong.
Brent James Woodall.
James John Woods.
Marvin Roger Woods.
Patrick J. Woods.
Richard Heron Woodwell.
David Terrence Woolley.
John Bentley Works.
Martin Michael Wortley.
Rodney James Watton.
William Wren, retired.
John W. Wright, Jr.
Neil Robin Wright.
Sandra Lee Wright.
Jupiter Yamben.
And my grandfather, Richard P. Muccio. Grandpa, although I never had a chance to meet you, I hear countless stories and loving anecdotes from Grandma Joyce, my mother, and all of my aunts and uncles, and I wish I had a chance to meet you. And I'd also like to remember my grandpa's brother, Robert Muccio, who, as a battalion chief for the FDNY, searched through the rubble at Ground Zero for 3 months, knowing that his brother was underneath, and he succumbed to 9/11 related illness. And so I just wanted to say we all love you and miss you both very dearly.
And my brother, Jayesh Shantilal Shah. Jayesh, 24 years ago, our paths departed, but our bond in love never did. In life, you showed us your strength, and with your passing, you continue to show us a guiding light. You will always be loved and remembered. Thank you, Mayors Giuliani, Bloomberg, for being here always. Thank you to the first responders. God bless the FDNY and all of the 911 workers, and God bless our great country.
John D. Yamnicki Sr.
Suarez Yanam Madala.
Vicky Yancey.
Shuyin Yan.
Matthew David Yarnell.
Mena Yaskulka.
Shakila Yasmin.
Olabisi Shady Layini Lee.
Kevin W. Yoakum.
Edward P. York.
Kevin Patrick York.
Raymond R. York.
Suzanne Martha Humans.
Baron Leroy Young, Jr.
Donald MacArthur Young.
Edmund G. Young, Jr.
Jacqueline Young.
Lisa L. Young.
Elkin Yoon.
Joseph C. Zakoli.
Adele Agabi Zakari.
Akadi Zalsman.
Edwin J. Zambrana Jr.
Robert Alan Zampieri.
Mark Zangrilli.
Christopher R. Zaba Jr.
Ira Zaslow.
Kenneth Albert Zellman.
Abraham J. Zelmanowitz.
Martin Morales Zempuel Tikatel.
Zay Zhang.
Mark Scott Zeppelin.
G. Yao Justin Zhao.
Yu Gwen Zhang.
Evelyn Zeminski.
Michael Joseph Zinze.
Charles Allen Zion.
Julie Lynn Zaper.
Salvatore J. Zissa.
Procopius Paul Zois.
Joseph J. Zukola.
Andrew Stephen Zaka.
Igor Zuckelman.
And my brother Emmanuel Akwesi Afwaka, you will not forget him. We will always remember you. May the good Lord see America through and help America from all this terrorism. God bless America.
And my cousin, John DiGiovanni, 93 World Trade Center bombing. Johnny, you live through me every day. I have unfortunately inherited your passion for older vehicles. which, as you can tell, has aged me beyond recognition. With every broken, rusted bolt, head gasket, transfer case, differential, I still find joy in when I finally do complete it. The loud exhaust running down the road, just like you did with your Trans Am and your T-top. Also to my friend's husband, Jonathan Newman. He would have been a grandfather this year. To Kurt Wolfgruber, who survived and was later director for Voices of 9/11. You are not forgotten. To the 10,000 that have died from 9/11 born illnesses, you are not forgotten. Thank you for your sacrifice. To those who are still struggling and suffering, I'm asking you guys to continue to support two officers in Westport, Richard Falia, Manny Sylvia. They are fighting, and because of your support, they are able to go on. And I want to thank everyone who are here today and continue to bless this country, and don't ever forget us. Thank you.
Angelo Amaranto.
Johnny Doctor Jr.
John Joseph Doherty.
Thomas Gamino Jr.
Gian F. Gamboa.
Charles William Gabarini.
Andrew Sonny Garcia.
David Garcia.
Marlon Del Carmen Garcia.
Harvey Joseph Gardner III.
Robert Gerlich.
Matthew James Grismalski.
Michelle L. Hoffman.
Robert J. Hughes Jr.
Robert King Jr.
Brian K. Kinney.
Takashi Kinoshita.
Franco La Mama.
Chow Quan Lam.
Michael S. Lamana.
Nathaniel Lawson.
Patricia Ann Cimaroli Masari.
Keithroy Marcellus Maynard.
Robert J. Mayo.
Nitin Ramesh Parantkar.
Vincent A. Princiati.
And my sister, Gabriela Silvina Weissman. We love and miss you every day, Gabby, and think of you always.
And my uncle, Martin John Coughlin, always remembered by your family in New York and Ireland.